So here, in the straight lines, important short answer questions. Find the value of P if the lines 3x plus 4y equals to 5, 2x plus 3y is equal to 3x plus 4y is equal to 6 are concurrent. Okay. So if they are concurrent, they pass through the same point. They are intersecting at the same point. Okay. Based on that property, we are going to find the value of P. Okay. So first, what is given here? So write the given lines. Given lines. Okay. So given lines are, first line is 3x plus 4y is equal to 5 or minus 5 is equals to 0. Okay. So this is the equation number 1. And the second line is 2x plus 3y is equal to 4 or minus 4 equal to 0. Equation number 2. And the third line is px plus 4y is equal to 6 or minus 6 equals to 0. Equation number 3. So all the three lines are intersecting at the same place. Then only they are called concurrent lines. Then only they are called concurrent. So here, find the value of P if the lines 3x plus 4y is equals to 5, 2x plus 3y is equal to 4, and px plus 4y is equals to 6 are concurrent lines. First, I am writing the given. Okay, so given lines. Okay, so given lines are 3x plus 4y is equals to 5, or you can write it as minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, so next to 2x plus 3y is equal to 4 or minus 4 equals to 0. Equation 1, equation 2, and the next one is 3x plus 4y. Okay, minus 6 is equal to 0. Equation number 3. Okay, all these three lines are concurrent. Concurrent means all the lines, okay, so passes through the same point. Intersecting point is same. Okay, so this is a equation 1. Okay, and this is equation 2. Okay, so equation 2 I am taking here. Okay, and afterwards I am taking one more equation, that is equation 3. Okay, so this is equation 3 here. Okay, these three lines are intersecting at the same point. Okay, so that means they have common intersecting point. They have common intersecting point. Okay, so that's why what we do, we solve any two equations. Okay, here in the third equation we have P. Okay, so we can't solve it. We want the P value. Okay, that's why solve the equation 1 and 2, find the point of contact, substitute in the third equation so that we get the P value. Okay, so here I am solving equation 1 and 2. Solving equation 1 and 2. Okay, so here x, y, and 1. X, y, and 1. Okay, take the y coefficient. Okay, y coefficient is here 4 and constant, and x coefficient, and again y coefficient. Okay, take the y coefficient here and constant for equation 2, and x coefficient, and again y coefficient I am taking. Okay, x divided by. After that, what we do? Okay, so we apply AD minus BC concept. Multiply these two minus these two, these two minus these two. 1 divided by these two minus these two. Okay, so by applying, okay, x divided by 4 into minus 4 minus, okay, so minus 5 into 3. Okay, is equals to y divided by minus 5 into 2 minus 3 into minus 4 minus 3 into minus 4 is equals to 1 divided by 3 into 3 minus 4 into 2. 4 into 2. Okay, so if you simplify here, okay, so what we get here? So x divided by okay, 4 4 is 16, minus 16 minus into minus plus 5 3 is a 15 is equals to y divided by 5 2 is a 10, minus 10 minus minus plus 3 4 is a 12 is equals to 1 divided by 3 3 is a 9 minus 4 2 is a 8. X divided by minus 1 is equals to y divided by 2 is equals to 1 divided by 1. So x by minus 1 is equals to 1 and y by 2 is equals to 1. Okay. So x is equals to minus 1 into 1 is minus 1 and y is equals to 2 into 1 is 2. Okay. What is the intersecting point here? So intersecting point of concurrency. Okay. Intersecting point of equation 1 and 2. Okay. So here intersecting point I am considering as P. Okay. That is minus 1 comma 2. So given that the lines are concurrent, given that the three lines are concurrent, given that, okay, so all the three lines are concurrent. Three lines are concurrent. Okay. If they are concurrent, then what is the concept here? All the points line. Okay. So if they are concurrent, okay, they passes through the same point. Okay. Therefore, equation 3 passes through the same point. Equation 3 passes through the same point. What is the same point? Okay, same point, that is P of minus 1 comma 2. If we substitute this P point in the, okay, so equation, it satisfies. It satisfies. So what is our equation here? Px plus 4y minus 6 is equals to 0. Px plus 4y. Okay. So here Px plus 4y minus 6 is equal to 0. What is x and y? Substitute that value x and y. Okay, just now we got the value of x and y, that is minus 1 comma 2. Minus 1 comma 2. Okay, so minus 1 is x value and 2 is the y value. Just simplify here. Okay, minus p plus 4 to 8 minus 6 is equal to 0. Minus p plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, minus p is equal to minus 2. Okay, therefore p value of p is 2. What is the value of p? The value of p is 2. Okay, understood here? Here, find the points on 3x minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0, which are at a distance of 5 units from the point 3 comma 2. From the point 3 comma 2. Okay, this is a board of, okay, so intermediate, okay, so model paper question. So it is given for 2021 exam. Okay, 2021 exam, board model paper. Okay, so 2021 examination question it is. Okay, they gave one model paper, in that they gave this question here. Okay, now what is given here? So write that. What is given? So given that, given line, one line is given. Okay, that is 3x minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0. This is a line, and distance is given. Okay, so distance is given. So this distance we can consider as okay, r value, radius. Okay, so distance between the point and the line. Okay, so that is r is equal to 5. And point. Okay, so one point is also given. The point is 3 comma 2. The point is 3 comma 2. From the given equation, find the slope of the line. Okay, slope of line, equation 1. Okay, what is the formula for finding the slope? Slope m is equals to, when line equation is given. Okay, the formula for this finding the slope
minus
is
a by b.
Minus a by b, minus x coefficient by y coefficient. Minus x coefficient is 3 divided by y coefficient is minus 4. Minus 4. Okay, so now if we cancel minus and minus, we get 3 by 4. We get 3 by 4. Okay, just write the 3 by 4. This is the slope. Okay, where this slope is nothing but we can, okay, so find the slope by using the tan theta also. Slope m is also equal to tan theta. So this tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. Okay. So tan theta is 3 by 4 means, tan theta is 3 by 4 means, okay. So when we know the two sides, we can find the third side. By using the Pythagoras theorem, we can find the third side. Okay. So here, so the value is 3 by 4. This is, if you consider this as theta, okay, so opposite by adjacent, okay. Then what is hypotenuse? Okay, we have the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so for right angle triangle, we have a theorem, Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, okay, hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus height square, right? Base square plus height square. Okay, so if you apply this formula, then we can find the, okay, so third side. Okay, this is opposite side by adjacent side, opposite side by adjacent side, or otherwise base square plus height square is nothing but base is adjacent and height is opposite. Okay, so if you apply the substitute the values, base is 4 square plus height is 3 square. Okay, so this is hypotenuse square, or hypotenuse value is with root. Okay, so now hypotenuse is equals to, okay, 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, and 16 plus 9 is root 25. Root 25 value is 5 square, that is nothing but 5. Okay, from this we can find the sin theta and the cos theta values. I am finding the sin theta. Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, right? What is sin theta? Opposite by hypotenuse.
Opposite by
Yes, opposite is 3 by 5. And what about cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Okay, what is adjacent? 4 by 5. 4 by 5. Okay, we know the x1 y1 point and r value and sin theta cos theta. Okay, so we have the formula, parametric form for finding the points. Okay, so for finding the points we have formula. Okay, so points is equals to, okay, parametric form, okay, x1 plus r cos theta comma y1 plus r sin theta, y1 plus r sin theta. Okay, this is the parametric form. This is called parametric form. Okay, the same form we use again in the 2B also. Maths 2B also we use this formula. Okay, so I am using this formula now. Okay, so here x1 y1. What is x1 y1? X1 is okay, so x1 is 3 and y1 is 2. Okay, so that is 3 plus r. R is nothing but, okay, it is given in the question, so that is 5. R value is 5 and cos theta. Okay, so cos theta is 4 by 5. Cos theta is 4 by 5. So, or otherwise we can take here, we are getting only 1 point, right? So we have another possibility here. He is asking the points. Okay, asking the points. That's why we can take the plural here, plus or minus 5. Plus or minus 5. So we get plus or minus here and plus or minus. Plus or minus possibility we have. Okay, so that means I am taking the plus or minus. Okay, 4 by 5 and okay, so here, okay, so y1, what is y1 value? Y1 value is 2. So 2 plus or minus 2 plus 5 into r into, okay, so sin theta. What is sin theta? Sin theta is plus or minus 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Okay, so that is nothing but 5, 5 we can cancel the 5 and 5. We can cancel 5 and 5. Okay, so 5 and 5. So plus or minus we have. So if we apply the plus or minus, this is equals to 3 plus or minus 4, 3 plus or minus 4, comma 2 plus or minus 3. Okay, so take a positive value 1, negative value 1. So that is nothing but 3 plus 4, comma 2 plus 3, or 3 minus 4, comma 2 minus 3. Okay, what is 3 plus 4? 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Minus 1. Okay. This is only the required solution. Okay. Required point.